Are you feeling stressed and struggling to relax? Well, this video is going to show you some really simple tips on how you can relax easier, reduce your stress levels, and enjoy your life much better. So, my name is Dr. Jeremy Andrews. I'm a doctor of chiropractic here at West Chiropractic in Surrey. And then we help people with chronic low back and knee pain avoid a lifetime of painkillers and surgery. So let's get into it. If you're feeling stressed, you're feeling like you have no time in the week and you really want to start focusing on you and improving your overall health and your well-being, I'm going to show you some really simple tips of how you can get some deep relaxation and making sure you're making the most out of your life. So let's get into it. The first one we're going to talk about today is going to be some deep breathing. Now, you've heard this all before, but this is going to be a really simple tip that you can work on every single day. So one of the fastest and most effective ways to relax is through the breath. So when we're stressed, our breathing becomes shallow, the body's going into that fight-flight mode, and then deep breathing is really going to help to calm your nervous system, reduce the stress response that's coming out. So the first one we're going to start with is diaphragmatic breathing. So you're going to sit or lie in a comfortable position, placing one hand on your chest and the other one on your abdomen. You're going to breathe in slowly through your nose and then allow your chest to keep still and then slowly exhale, repeating for 5 to 10 times. So let me show you one here. So you can do this when you're sitting down. Obviously you like this and this, but I like to do it lying down. So I just take it, obviously I have chiropractic beds in the office, so it makes it a bit easier, but I keep it on one hand here. So I take a deep breath in and hold, and then exhale, let my body fall all the way down. And deep breath in, and then relax all the way down. And you'll probably find if your eyes are closed as well, you're gonna get into that deep relaxation phase much better. It's going to help take a lot of pressure off your overall body. There's a lot of studies behind people that smoke as well. So obviously when you smoke, you take a deep breath in, hold, and a deep breath out. Obviously there's nicotine in there, there's something that's addictive, but there's also the premise of just having something to deep breathe in, deep breath out. That's going to relax people as well. So when vaping came in, they were trying to get vaping with no nicotine in it, none of the other water vapor and the stuff that's giving that bubblegum lung, and just trying to get people to practice those deep inhales, deep exhales. And actually it did work quite well for a lot of people that wanting to smoke, because it gave you that relaxation that you need. A lot of people, when they're stressed, they step outside for a cigarette, and having that diaphragmatic breathing is great. So next one, we're gonna do box breathing. So you need to make sure you're inhaling for 4 seconds. So hold your breath for 4 seconds and then exhale for 4 seconds and then pause another 4 seconds before repeating the cycle. So this really quickly calms the mind and the body, helping you to relax. So box breathing, it goes like this. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold again, and then breathing back in. So repeating that cycle, the whole cycle should take 16 seconds. This is also a great way to practice your Wim Hof breathing. So if you're doing any cold therapy, I'm going to go more into this in the next coming weeks as we're getting into winter. So we're just about to go into November. So I've got my ice bath set up in the garden, and I'll talk you through some of the Wim Hof breathing as well to help rid your body of toxins, just help your body relax as well. So my top tip for this is to really try and practice your deep breathing when you first wake up, or when there's a stressful moment at work, or right before bed as well. It's very easy to calm your nervous system in those sorts of situations. Second thing we talk about is mindfulness and meditation. I'm a huge fan of this. I use an app called Headspace. There's one called Calm as well, which I think is very good, but it's really effective for relieving stress because they help you to stay present and reduce those racing thoughts around us. So the key is to create that habit. So taking a few moments each day. So I use it 5-10 minutes in the morning. So I try and wake up early before my kids and just do 5 minutes of Headspace in the morning. It helps you to channel your thoughts, calm your mind, and then just get you back into focusing on your breath. So it tries to calm everything through there. I think a lot of the time we've got so much stuff going on, what we're gonna do today, what we're gonna do tomorrow, thinking about this stress. The mindfulness really helps just to balance your body, make you see what's important and try and focus on the important stuff. And as part of that mindfulness, we do something called a body scan meditation. So when you're sitting down, they encourage you to slowly scan all the way from your head to your toe, noticing areas of tension or discomfort, and then breathing into those areas, into those muscle groups. So if you've got pain in your back, scans down, tries to then breathe into those areas to reduce tension in there. So even just a few minutes a day can really help lower those cortisol levels, that's the stress hormone, and promote relaxation. So for me, yeah, Headspace, it's It's an absolute winner. I think it's like £80 a year, which I know is an investment, but I think it's really, really beneficial. And then number 3, exercise is a natural stress reliever because it helps to reduce cortisol, that's the stress hormone, and increases your natural endorphins, which are mood boosters. So I love cardiovascular exercise. I often do a lot of running. If you don't like running, do a lot of walking. Anything for 30 minutes per day has been shown to improve your natural endorphins, to improve your mood and help reduce stress. So just build that habit. Even if you're doing 3 times a week, start by doing a 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk, and slowly increasing it, and give yourself a reason to get out there. So I often play a game with myself. I'll say, I need to do a 30-minute exercise today, otherwise I'm not going to be allowed to have a cup of coffee tomorrow morning or a cup of tea tomorrow morning. Or if I want to have a piece of chocolate when I finish my dinner later on, it's not just a piece, it's always like 2 or 3 pieces. But if I want to have 3 pieces of chocolate, I need to make sure I'm going for a run today, otherwise I'm not allowed that chocolate later on. So play those little games with yourself, make sure you're disciplining yourself, and that should hopefully just incentivize you to do it. We also have yoga and stretching. So 2 amazing exercises that I love for yoga and stretching to help calm the body are your child's pose and your down dog. So child's pose, we start like this, and then it's just letting the bum sink back onto the heels. And then I move from side to side like this, just to help my body relax, taking pressure off those areas, and coming forwards, and then sitting back like this. And you can then transition to down dog. So down dog is like this, pushing through, pumping the calves if needs be, just helping taking pressure off those areas. It's going to be really important to help alleviate pressure off your back and your legs. So try starting your day with some sort of short yoga routine or a brisk walk during lunch. That physical activity not only reduces your stress levels, but it's going to really help your sleep quality, which we'll get into later. That's going to help manage stress better as well. If you've had better sleep, you're going to be much less stressed. Now, it's important that we put the right food in our body as well. So we talk about magnesium-rich foods. They're going to really help modulate the body's stress response. So magnesium foods are like spinach, almonds, pumpkin seeds, avocados. They're a great source of magnesium, which is going to help to relax the muscles and calm the nervous system. Talk a lot about omega-3 fatty acids. They're in like oily fish, like salmon, mackerel, you've got chia seeds, walnuts. They've been proven to help reduce inflammation and support brain health and reducing stress. Teas like chamomile, lavender, lemon balm, they all have calming properties. And sipping a warm cup of herbal tea, nothing better than in this October, November months, lovely to promote that relaxation. So really incorporating those like rich B vitamin foods, like your leafy greens, whole grains, gonna help your brain function, but also support your energy levels. And then avoiding things like caffeine, processed sugars that really spike that glucose curve, spike the energy levels, causing a crash, and that's going to really increase that stress response. So another thing that's really good is just setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing your self-care. So one of the major causes of stress is feeling overwhelmed by commitments or not having enough time for yourself. So it's really important that you set boundaries, not only with yourself, but with your colleagues and your family, your friends. So important really to say no. So learn to say no when your schedule becomes overwhelming. It's okay to protect your time and your energy, but really important, say no, don't be a yes person. And then daily self-care. So nourish your mind. This could be like reading, taking a bath, spending time in nature, or just unplug from technology for a while. Like iPhones, they're paying for our eyeballs, all these social media platforms. So it's really important you don't get sucked in to using iPhone the whole time and making sure you're just putting away that communication. So try and create that daily relaxation ritual, whether it's 10 minutes of meditation, journaling, or taking a short walk in the park. That is your time to unwind and recharge. And then really importantly is sleep hygiene. So stress and poor sleep, they go hand in hand. So if you're not getting enough sleep, then it's one of the most effective ways to reduce stress just by changing that sleep hygiene cycle. So set a routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day, even on weekends. I know, crazy, right? But a consistent sleep schedule is going to really help to regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up refreshed. And that's going to balance out your cortisol levels and your hormone cycle. Try and create a really nice sleep environment. So make sure your bedroom is cold, it's dark, and it's quiet. And avoid screens for at least an hour. From phones, computers, TV, they're going to interfere with your melatonin production. So if you've got trouble winding down before bed, try reading a book, doing some like stretching, the yoga we talked about, or using like a relaxation music as well to help ease you into sleep. Chiropractors are great at relieving stress and promoting relaxation. So how do we do that and how does it actually work in your life? So chiropractors really help by relieving physical tension. Stress can often manifest in three ways: physical, chemical, emotional, in the neck and the shoulders. So we talk about misalignments in the spine known as subluxations. They can cause pain, discomfort, tightness, and that can further increase your stress levels. So chiropractic adjustments help relieve that tension on the spine by improving the function of the overall musculoskeletal and nervous system. So when your spine is in the best position, your muscles then don't have to work as hard. You can move your body easily without having to put stress and strain on them. So regular chiropractic adjustments can really relieve that chronic muscle tension, allowing the body to work properly, allowing the nerves to work properly, and you get overall optimal health. So many of our patients, they report feeling lighter, more relaxed immediately after an adjustment, and releasing that tension in their body helps them to switch off from that kind of fight-flight mode into a more relaxed state. So thank you very much. If you like the video, please hit the like button and share with your friends and family. As always, you can grab copies of my best-selling books here: The Secret Cure to Back Pain, How to Avoid a Lifetime of Painkillers and Surgery, and How to Transform Your Back. I'll see you next time. Thank you.